goldsmith shop owners and jewelry shop owners. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to get customers to actually walk into your shop again and again and buy again and again. Now, obviously, we want these for a couple of reasons. Number one is that this is the back engine for customer acquisition, right? You already have the customer coming in once, and then what you want to do is have them come in again and again so that lifetime value or the amount of money that they pay you throughout their life increases. That's what we want, right? So not only we want them to buy once, we want them to buy multiple times, right? Times, many times. My drawings are terrible, but anyway, you get the point, right? That's reason number one. Reason number two is that you will ask for a referral every time they come in, right? Doesn't matter if it's the first time, second time, third time, fifth time, 10th time, you're going to ask for a referral. Now, by the way, tip for asking for referrals is that you don't ask them if they know someone. You ask them, who do they know, right? It's just a framing question, right? So this is so. For example, not only do they buy once, right? That's the first time they buy. They come again and again, right? Those are arrows again and again, and then they send you other customers, right? That is kind of the trajectory of a customer that we want to have as local goldsmith shop owners or local jewelry shop owners, right? So we want all of this. So this is number one, this is number two, and this is number three. We want all of them. We want them to send referrals. We want, first of all, we want them to actually come into our shop for once and buy. Number two, we want them to buy again and again. And number three, we want them to send other people to our shop so that this can happen again and again with a lot of people, right? Now, what happens is that um, we use to actually get them to buy again and again a 3-day, 3 offer campaign, right? So I'm going to talk about that a little later. This is basically what we use, email and SMS. So you can do this if you have a phone and internet and an internet connection. You could do this. What we do is automate it, right? So I will show you a little bit later on how we do that. But first of all, the reason I talk about this is not because I just like preaching, right? I have generated over 100,000 leads. I'll just look this. Over 100,000 leads using these sort of ugly Facebook ads, and these are ads, for example, that we run for your shop, for your local shop. And then people in your local area see this and then say, oh, I want this sort of jewelry. And then they give us their contact info so that we can actually sell them your jewelry and then they can actually walk into your shop, right? This is the whole process. So that is why I talk about this. Now, let's get into what we use to actually make this 3-day offer so that people can come again and again. Your customers can become repeat customers. So we use a platform called Revel. Now, the reason we use this is not because it's the most fancy. In fact, completely the opposite. It's just super simple to use. And we just use this 3 channels. So email, SMS, and sometimes WhatsApp. Like the reason we don't use WhatsApp all of the time is that there are a lot of countries where people just don't use WhatsApp. Like for example, where I started out in Sweden, I'm from Stockholm. So we don't use WhatsApp that much. We use only Snapchat, right? Snapchat or Instagram. That's what we use. But WhatsApp is not just something we. But if you're in an area where you actually use a lot of WhatsApp, then use this, right? By all means. So this is what the 3-day campaign actually looks like. So here you can see the offer number one, offer number two, and offer number three. I'll just zoom in a little bit, right? And then what we do is we replicate them, right? Throughout the days. So this, for example, is day number one, day number two, and day number three. Okay. And what we do is we send this offer 3 times through email and SMS. Right. And we just do this again and then again on day 3 and day 2. Right. That's what we do. Now, during this campaign, we go and we start expressing scarcity and urgency. That's what 5 spots left, 2 spots left, just 1 spot left. right? So we kind of do that. And that's basically how we get them to actually walk into our shop again and again. Obviously, we are going to have a huge lead list to work with. Like, for example, this lead list here that we generate for a goldsmith. Oh, can we zoom in? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. So, for example, this lead list had 289 leads, right? These are people who saw the ads for your shop and said, I want this. I want to buy from your shop, right? So we have this lead list that some of those leads won't buy. Vast majority of these leads won't buy, right? But what we can do is that we have already paid for the contact info, right? So we can legally contact them again, right? And sell them again and give them offers again and again. So this is basically what we do, right? So we grab that lead list, we put it into this automation, and then this automation just sends them every day, 3 times a day, to their email and SMS the same offer every single day, right? And then offer two, a different offer, offer three, day three, another offer, right? So that's basically what we do. As I said, SMS every day for 3 days, email and SMS every day for 3 days. And that's basically what we do, right? So if you found this valuable, then you can click the link in the description of this video, and I will teach you click by click exactly how to do this, how to create this campaign